Magician!
Hey YouTube, Dark Magician 84 here, and this is the tournament report. So, well, thankfully I did better than last week, but still not great with Rainbow Neos. Yeah, there were decks that I didn't think would be played. Plunder Patrol and True Draco Eldlich. So basically, my whole side deck was pretty much made redundant. Then again, it's not. I guess it wasn't completely unusable. I mean, of course, I didn't feel the need to side against heroes and Chaos Max, because I didn't want to side against decks that I don't hate, but I wish I did side against heroes though, because Dark Law caused me far too many problems. Fucking Dark Law. Like, I can't play if I don't have a graveyard, and Rainbow Neos needs the graveyard. If I can't access my graveyard, I pretty much can't play. Of course, there were some things I could do, but it didn't really work out very well. So annoying. I'm surprised that Jay didn't use Dark Law's other effect to banish cards from my hand when I added stuff. Like, maybe he didn't know it did that, or maybe he didn't feel the need to. I don't know. Not that it matters, because he won the match and I got cucked. Well, except in game 2, of course. Yeah, that was annoying, being done in by Dark Law. Maybe that was my only mistake of the night. Just not siding in Nibiru, because if I had Nibiru, then I could have probably got rid of Dark Law. Or not even that, my Kaijus, which I just didn't think of. Oh well. And then I finally got pitted against Harrison, a Chaos Max player. It's a shame I wasn't using Dark Magician or Magician Girls, because then it would have been an iconic matchup. And if I used Magician Girls, I would have got some payback against Chaos Max for basically what happened to me last night. Yeah, looking at you, Matt and Alison Welch, using solemn judgment on my chocolate magician girl and stopping me from making a comeback. But anyway, back on topic though. Yeah, it went smoothly. I was a bit worried he might use the combo of creature swap and incantations. I mean, I don't know if he had creature swap, but obviously it never came up, and yeah, things went really well. Yeah, Rainbow Neos does have a good matchup against Chaos Max, because, well, there's not really a lot that deck can do against Rainbow Neos. I'm sure there's some things, but I think for any Blue Eyes deck, really, Rainbow Neos is a bad matchup, because it hard counters their strengths. And Rainbow Neos is, of course, one of my favourite ways to counter Chaos Max, as I have the option of either attacking over it or just using the first effect to spin it back to deck. So that was good. And then I went up against True Draco mixed with Eldlich. I mean, I was kind of expecting Dynamorphia and Exorcister again, but yeah, I swear, Kai said he was going to use appliances. He lied to us. But apparently his reasoning was he couldn't make the deck work, pretty much, and was missing a couple of cards and didn't have time to practice, which is fair enough, I suppose, but True Draco? Really? Come on. True Draco is not a chilled deck. It's another deck that just goes against the spirit of the minor league, and well, I thought maybe I'd be okay, because Neos Fusion can protect Rainbow Neos from being destroyed by one of the traps, but anything I tried to do to get round his stuff just got outright countered, either by having Rainbow Neos halved or having him popped. It was so annoying. And then, of course, I somehow forgot to record the start of Game 2. I don't know how that happened. So I don't even remember what bit was cut out. But it was kind of back and forth, and I was ahead on life points, and I managed to take the win. So yeah, Rainbow Neos' third effect does help. See, it can get round Eldlich itself, plus the spells and traps, and the True Draco spells and traps, but if my plays get disrupted, then I'm just in for a bad time. I didn't really have much on me to specifically counter True Draco. I mean, I did have the 3 dark holes, which I figured would help, and I did side them in, but I didn't fucking draw them. Again, my side deck failed me. And then he had to go and use Mistake on me in Game 3, just to add insult to injury. Like, why? Why did he have to do that? Like first I get bullied by Ash Blossom, then Sky Strikers, then Exorcisters, then Dynamorphia Rexstum, then the True Draco bullshit, and now another card that just kills my deck practically, or any hero deck. Like, I just couldn't do anything. Like, and I was so happy when I saw VAR, and then I remembered, oh, I can't fucking add anything. Maybe if I drew into Neos Fusion I'd have been okay, but luck was not on my side, and I just dead drew Neos and Rainbow Dragon. And that was another thing, I kept drawing into Rainbow Dragon most of the time throughout the night, which wouldn't be so bad if I had Neos and Polymerization or ways to search either of them to the hand, but if I have no fusion cards, then I'm just in for a bad time. I mean, Twin Twisters would have been nice, so I could get rid of Mistake. Actually, that was another mistake I made, just not using Twin Twisters before I did any of my plays in Game 1, just to get rid of Diagram and one of the True Draco spells or traps, probably Apocalypse, so that way it wouldn't have cucked me. That's something I'm kicking myself over, so I guess messing up, I guess that was my fault in Game 1. I should have done that. I should have popped it back row, and then things would have been different. So annoying. And it's kind of annoying that no one, or rather I didn't know that this would be played. Had I have known, I would have played more back row removal in my side deck. Harpy's Feather Duster, Lightning Storm, and I would have been perfectly fine. I would have had a better chance. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be. There was a fourth round as well, but I would have played against John, who was playing Plunder Patrol instead of Red Dragon Archfiend, like I swear he said he was going to do. But I didn't play that out for two reasons. One, I didn't have time and needed to catch the last bus, and B, I don't want to play against Plunder Patrol. Well, I mean, if you've been a fan of the channel for a long time and seen my top hated deck videos, you'll know how much I fucking despise Plunder Patrol. It's just too disruptive. Like, it is so disruptive that it's just impossible to play. Still not a great run overall. But like I said, at least I did better than last week. I never said what my replacements for Super Poly and Nova Master were, along with those last side cards. Well, I'll show you the last side cards. Now, if Kai did play appliances, I had System down. Now, I'm not saying I hate appliances, and I've not really had any experience against them, except that one game against George, where he mixed it with gadgets and used Imperial fucking Order to stop me from playing. But, yeah, I wanted to side this against him just to spite him, like, and get some payback for, like I said, bullying me with Ash, Sky Strikers, Exorcisters and Dinomorphia. Of course, that didn't come up. And I also had these for the Exorcister Dinomorphia deck. Ceasefire and 2 Magic Cylinders. Just generic burn cards, just to basically get him when his life points were low enough, and again just do it purely out of spite and revenge. But obviously he didn't have the deck. As for what I replaced Super Poly with, it was Mirror Force and Armed Dragon Thunder level 10, because instead of Nova Master I wanted to try out Armed Neos. Yeah, I thought I'd give that a whirl, but unfortunately I never had a chance to bring it out. Well, there was one point where I could have brought it out against Jay, but at that point Darklaw was on the field. I was thinking, wait, the first effect won't work because there's no fucking dragons in the graveyard. So yeah, it was unfortunate. Maybe one day, maybe. Of course, that being said, yeah, I've reached the decision to just not carry on playing in these anymore. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but like, if Ash Blossom is still going to be allowed, along with bullshit decks that don't let anyone play, and are being played in what's supposed to be a chilled tournament, then I'm just not going to bother anymore. Like, I've had enough. What's the point in trying to play if I basically can't play? I mean, what's next is Monarchs, Paleozoic Frog, Mermails and Cosmo gonna get played in a future event? Just more bullshit decks that meta players would describe as a fun deck. Yeah, I feel like that's something that will happen in the future, most probably. It's like no matter what cards and decks do get hit, it's just bullshit decks that are nowhere near chilled are just going to keep coming and just ruining the fun of it. So I just don't see the point in carrying on because of it. I'm sorry, but I'm just done. I've had enough. Shame, really, because Elemental Heroes are now the only deck I have that have not participated in the minor league. Now, if by some miracle my mind changes, then I will play it in the next one, and then after that I'll go back to trying to win them with Magician Girls and Cats, but right now I just can't see a reason to carry on playing in them. Shame, really. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and stay tuned for my Q&A. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Dark Magician YouTube channel.